Hi, we're at IBC 2022 and I'm with Alex from Sachtler. Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. And you're showing, I think, something that you're displaying here for the first time in IBC.
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
So for the first time in the IBC, we're showing the active range from Sachtler, which we introduced last year. And yeah, has a lot of popularity right now. So back in 2017, we introduced the flowtech tripod system and the whole mythology about the whole system. So it's all about speed. So everyone who ever deployed the tripod in the past, already have the back hurts for everyone because all those screws is just it's a mess. So we took the approach, moved all the controls to the top of the tripod for the ones who don't know yet. So you can go really fast in your starting position, go up and be ready. So it's a matter of seconds now instead of several minutes to set it up. People say, okay, it's minutes, but if you do it more often every day, if you've changed locations like 5 or 10
like
times.
we do here in the expo, you have to move from one booth to one booth. If you had a larger camera, we'll probably take a tripod and then it's a hassle.
And it saves at the end a lot of time.
A lot of time.
And we see a huge demand with those. So we introduced the 75mm flowtech. It's the first that we launched the 100mm with some 100mm heads. And now we took the same mission of speed and saving time, and we ramped our whole FSB range, which we now call the active system. So what is the active system? We looked at every part of the heads of our current heads and try to improve it in terms of speed or usability. So the main thing which directly comes into your mind is the whole thing here in the front. So we call it the speed level lever. What it does actually is to allow you to mount or demount your head really quickly. So everyone knows the way with the tie down, screwing it for it feels like hours till you finally have the tension.
It's annoying and you always don't have room for your hand.
And this whole system comes with, brings to us three main features. Well, feature number one is really to move the head to one system to another tripod or to another slider, if you like. So, and it's really a matter of seconds just to move
super fast
wherever you want, really quickly. Another feature is you can level your head at the same speed. So if you're in a resting position, it's still holding the head.
Yeah.
If you lift it slightly, you're able to level the head really quickly. So you don't have to release it, level it, and then tighten. Because with the last side, we always had this problem. It slipped.
I think that you can also be a little bit more accurate with this in this way because
you can really concentrate because you can really have your hands up here and not trying to do this over here. So it's really fast and it's rock steady. So the third feature is because we don't have a tighten anymore, you can go really flat to the ground. So let me show you. So
and it took almost no time.
So you're completely flat to the ground and you still have the option to level your head. So which you usually don't have. So when you're in uneven terrain and you want to shoot, whatever.
No, I'm impressed with the time. It took you usually with the large video tripod, it takes a lot of time to put them low, and they're almost never really low.
Or you have to bring other stuff to your set.
Yeah, obviously.
If you're out in the field, you only have a backpack and just
that's fantastic.
Makes any sense. Yeah, the same speed applies if you go up again.
And you're doing all of this with the camera on top. Usually we probably put it aside.
We recommend to take the camera
off.
off.
Of course. This is just for the demo.
I'm just doing this for this video.
Yeah, of course.
But
so that's for sure very quick.
So with the tripod, you can use it without spreader. Yeah, we have a mid spreader, we have a ground spreader, just out of preference.
Obviously, the spreader will prevent you from going straight to the ground.
Prevent you. I mean, it's quite easy to take it on, take it off again.
Yeah, it's also quick.
Yeah, and it just helps a little bit to deploy it.
Yeah.
And a little bit with stability. So another feature we improved with the active line is the prism bubble. So we looked at it and tried to improve it. We had light before, but now we added light to the drag rings. So when you're out in the dark you can see your drag settings.
Okay, I get it.
Another feature is this little area over here.
Yeah.
So if you are really high, let me just show you.
Oh, you can look at it from
can-
below.
There's a little mirror or prism in there, so you see the bubble in there. So when you level it in this little, you can see the bubble while being straight.
Yeah.
In the past, you always had to like reach up and to try to get it right. Yeah.
This is probably feedback from users, I'm guessing.
Yeah. So on the press conference, you always try to go high.
Yeah.
So it's always They sometimes bring like a level box just to go up, but yeah, no need for this anymore.
Can you tell, for people who are not that familiar with the head, can you talk about the steps for pan and tilt?
Yeah. So we have step drag. So other competitors have without steps. So we said we want to have steps. We had this for years. We always had steps, drags. The small lamps, the heads for active come with 3 steps, starting with 0.
0 is for what type of cameras, like in terms of kilograms?
So for the drag settings mainly just changes the way how you pan and tilt your head, how smooth it is. So, or you can just go free. So the counterbalance.
That's what I was talking about.
The counterbalance gives you the option to level your camera.
Yeah.
So it's all in level and always stays in position wherever you are. So currently it's too much counterweight. So
this is like
it should always stay in position. We have videos on our website to explain how you actually.
Yeah, of course. No, I'm talking about this is like a Blackmagic Pocket.
That's in the Pocket 6K. Yeah. So
so in terms of like lighter cameras, how low can it go?
Yeah. So all active heads, and this is also new, start from 0.
That's very good.
Yeah. So other than
because larger heads sometimes don't go to 0, and
sometimes start with 6 or 8 kilos.
Yeah, that's a problem.
But all of the active heads start with 0 kilograms, so you can mount and level an iPhone if you like. So
that's cool.
Yeah. So it's quite popular. Yeah, it's a new system. People have to adapt to it. It's because after the first 3 days, you're still trying to reach tight down, which is not here anymore.
And you can buy these parts. I've seen you put them on a slider. So just show maybe the components that we have.
So this is one accessory we offer for the active edge. You can buy this as an optional accessory. You can mount this on everything with a 3/8 screw. So or we also bring a little converter.
Yeah, you can adapt it to quarter inch.
And you can literally mount it wherever you want. So literally we have it for a slider, but if you want to screw it on the wall,
jib or whatever, of course.
So this is one accessory. Another accessory which we have here. It's another speed swap accessory. I currently don't have a 100mm tripod, but what it does, usually when you have a slider, you have to bring a second head, because you have to mount the slider on the tripod, on the head, and then you mount another head on it. So you always have to bring another head. With this, you just mount this into the tripod, and then you can put.
And you can level this.
And then you can level this.
Fantastic.
You can just level the whole thing, so you don't have to bring another head anymore.
And this probably costs significantly less than a full head. And it's also small.
And you can just put it into your backpack. So it's again the same idea.
And then you can use the big camera, let's say, on this, or switch it, or do whatever you want.
Just mount it, then the head on the slider. That's your setup.
That's a fantastic system.
Switch between everything.
Yeah,
it's really handy. I can recommend it. So it's really cool. I use it myself. So.
Tell us availability. Obviously, this has been available for many years now, 3 years and 4 years. The head is available already, right?
The head is available already. You can buy it in the system or by its own.
The price. Do you remember pricing?
Pricing, I'm really bad at
pricing. We will check later on.
One of the filmmakers.
We will check it later.
So it should be all available. The demand for the flowtech tripod is. Still really high. Science 7, we can't really cope up with it. So
with it, in terms of demand, I'm guessing.
Sorry?
In terms of demand for the product.
So I mean, it's good, but so we're currently trying to improve our outcome in the factory to just produce more because the demand is so high. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Alex.
Well, it was a pleasure.